What up, guys? Good morning. How's everybody doing? Everybody's hanging in there this morning. Morning, good morning. I appreciate whoever liked this before I even got on. I appreciate that very much. Nasdaq up here. If you're new to the channel, we only trade the Nasdaq futures contract down here. My philosophy is, well, one, I like the Nasdaq a lot, and my other philosophy is that if you just trade one product, you get to know how it moves pretty well. You know what fundamentals move it. You know key levels with it. You know how it reacts with the volume profile, all that stuff. So for me, it's good to just trade this one. It's also nice that I don't have a million things up on my screen while I'm trading. I don't have multiple products up. So good for scalping, which is mostly what I do with this. So we had retail sales come out this morning. Retail sales actually disappointed. Actually, no. Wait, September. I'm looking at this. Boop, boop. Retail sales this morning for September. Control group. What is that? I don't know what that means. Retail sales excluding autos. Mixed, I guess you could call it. How did the market react is more important. 7:30. We shot up at 7:30 on it. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of is going with the trend at the moment. Yesterday was nutsos, huh? Yesterday shot down on CPI, completely reached exhaustion, and then just shot up. Looks very bullish at the moment. Look at yesterday's candle. Looks very bullish. This 20 SMA on the daily is going to be significant. Um, Working out some levels here. I think these are probably the key levels. If it wants to get up through that 20 SMA, which I don't know if it will today. I bet it comes right up to that 20 SMA and we just kiss it and maybe roll off of it. Typically, when it's in a big downtrend like this, well, I'll say two things. One is that when price is trending and it's going to reach exhaustion on that trend, it typically explodes to a price. And we saw quite a big explosion yesterday on CPI, and that fundamental really exploded down to 10.5, and then we just shot back up. Am I saying this is the end of this massive downtrend we've been on the year? It could be the start of like a little bit of a autumn recovery. Going into December, we may see some sort of bullish move here. We got to get through this 20 SMA though. I mean, we did over here, and I think this is when Jerome Powell sent this thing down on comments. But it's got to get through this 20 SMA over here. I bet we come up and we just touch it, or maybe poke through it and we don't actually get through, and maybe it falls down. So the second point I was going to make, one is when the trend's about to end, we usually see an explosion to that key level that it's been seeking out before it reverses. So this, you could say, was the explosion down here. And two, price is going to consolidate a little bit. You know, we can see when price reversed up here, beginning up here, we can see how it came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, and then broke through. We had some consolidation going on for 6 weeks or so, it looks like. So it would probably come up and then come down, come up, come down, something similar, and then break out to the upside if this was the beginning of finding some sort of floor in the market. I feel like 10,000 has got to be some sort of absolutely significant level. So we're getting down close to it. We've got Michigan consumer sentiment at 9 o'clock. So we've got some news coming out at 9. So I want to keep that in mind. Price usually spikes around that at 9 o'clock. So it's important to be aware of it and to know it's coming. What's up, Lennon? Josh, what's up? SW Blaze, Justin, Matt Davies, morning. Bear is not with us today. I'm having memory issues with the computer. Everything was dragging, and so I had to close down the program that usually has Bear. No Bear today, I'm sorry. Unless you want a really jittery live stream and market data. Rhythmic was cutting in and out and it kept reloading and it was just a mess. So I just closed out of the program that does Bear, and it uses a ton of memory. And I didn't shut down my computer last night, which usually isn't good either. I think it's time for a new computer, but man, I'm just so lazy. I've got my computer that I use, and it's just what I use. All right. So what do we got going on today? Let's look at some levels. Like I said, I think the 20 SMA on the daily is going to be key, so we have that marked out. We can look at a 4-hour. I mean, it looks like we're pushing up. I mean, I think we'll probably push up to that today. It is Friday. We're already breaking this kind of horizontal level of resistance. We're coming into a nice little pullback actually on the 5-minute. In the 1-minute, we can see a big move up, this little down channel. If this broke, you expect it to make another move to the upside. Delta is very positive. Let's see if we see something on the hourly. If it did want to make a little bit of a deeper pullback, I would say the 20 SMA and VWAP down here is going to be pretty key level. You can see that down there, and it's coming into this low volume node at the moment. But if it got through that, I think we might want to drop down here and then maybe push off. 500 volume. You can see this LVN over here on the overnight volume profile. That comes into the VWAP as well, which I'll take this box off because I can't read it, which corresponds also with the 20 SMA on the hourly down here. So I would say this would be a pretty significant support zone. But really you'd be looking just for like this counter trend line break and then maybe try to take a push to the upside. We can take a look at Bookmap. On here, let's zoom out a little. Looking for like large levels of liquidity. What level was that? 11,140. Seeing anything down there? May not want to come down. A lot up at 11,250. Drake's. $11,250. More up at 11,300. Yeah, Josh, the thing is I just don't want to change my computer. I'm just lazy. I don't want to have to like reset up everything and set everything back up. It's fine. It works usually fine. This morning it's just finicky and I think something's running in the background and I can't figure out what. So it's fine. Yep. So I think 11,000. What did we say? It's not that far off. If you guys are interested in this book map, there is a link in the description below with a coupon code that you can use. Get 20% off your first month. I highly recommend. 11,250. Price my money. Man, that's not that far off, is it? Well, I don't know. It's 50 points. It's a big range today, huh? Man, my brain is just now calibrating what we're talking about. 11,250. Yeah, I think it'll probably break this and then move up to here. Take profit wants to be up there probably somewhere. Stop would be down here. Geez, that's a big stop. Well, just trade it how we usually trade it. So yeah, what time we got? 9 minutes for the market to open. I hope this downtrend can holds. If this breaks through on pre-market, I can totally see it rolling down and doing a false breakout. I wouldn't take it on pre-market. I would wait for the session to actually open. And what we can do as it breaks through this, when the market is open, we'll check down here on Bookmap to make sure that these are quality buyers coming through. We want to see a lot of buying volume coming through as it breaks through that to confirm. I mean, if it broke through at 03, you know, your stop's down here at 3. That's 30-point stop. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a decent drop. So yeah, you want to adjust make sure you're trading with the right size. What's up, Kyle? Hey, Taro. Design, what's up, mate? What's up, Vernon? I haven't said good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? So that's kind of what we're looking at this morning. Bullish, but be aware that there is, whatchamacallit, Michigan consumer sentiment at 9. So, you know, you don't want to trade around it. Price will just spike. It'll fluctuate. And it's just not good to be in it, but it's not really going to move in. It's not going to have any impact on the market. And, you know, I'd be looking for this trend line here to break at 200. I think your take profit would be up here around 50, perhaps, or the top of the band. If it doesn't on the market open, the impulse, I think you could get in here on the break and your take profit would be up here like at 20. The bands on the 1 minute typically hold, or they act as support and resistance levels on the market open. So I think your first take profit would be up here at 20. So, you know, you're talking about 15 points or so. You're looking to get in here, 15 to 20 points in here. With a stop loss, you know, down here, it's not great. Or you put your stop loss like right here at 94. And if it falls back into this range, you know, you just want to be out of it. That would be a more conservative one. Pops up through, put your stop there at like 92 or even like at 89 down here, with the expectation that if it was a false breakout and it fell back in, it would continue to fall. Larger support area down here on an overnight LVN that we can see here. Plus we've got, shoot, come on, get off. An overnight LVN. Plus we got VWAP, plus we have the 20 SMA, all that stuff down here. 20 SMA on the 1 hour, I'm sorry. VWAP, LVN, overnight. So this would be a larger support zone, I think. Probably would move through here. And you could, you know, again, wait for that bearish action to come down into here and then trade the break of that bearish structure to the upside, up to 50. I would think would come up to 50, 250. So that's my little bit of a game plan. We do have 6 minutes for the market to open. Lots of sellers coming through here. So I'm going to go grab some coffee and I will be back for the market open at 8:30, 8:59. All right, guys, fill up your mugs. I'll be right back. What up, dudes? I just like volume better, Josh. You got tick over here. You can use tick or volume, doesn't matter. They're pretty similar. I just use volume. I got like a volume theme. I couldn't tell you. There's not like some magical secret to it. I don't think. 7. On. There's not like some Jeez, this computer is slow today. This computer does not want to cooperate. We have 10 seconds for the market. This is super risky, boys, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that move up. Look how jittery my computer is. Gosh, something going on my computer. It's just eating life. How are you looking bookmap and adding it to your... So I usually use bookmap. One, I come in and just do my technicals in the morning. So I'm looking at key levels of support and resistance. And then I use bookmap down here around those key levels to watch buyers or sellers coming in. See all that buying coming through. So something on that, we see those buyers just coming through as price moves up. I see Delta moving up. That's just being quick on market reaction. On market reaction, huh? Dude, my computer is like... It's like the Model T going down a gravel road. Coffee is super hot. Jeez. Only trading one contract today, guys. The range today is super big. Now we're getting them pushed down into that support level we'd marked out here. It's an overnight LVN. See it down here. VWAP. This is so. Otsos. I am waiting. You know, I think that this is a nice bullish pattern for a move up to 50. But it's really moved. Yes, Julio. I would say it's more of a confirmation of my technical analysis. I come over here and find key levels of support and resistance that I would like. That sorry, I use the liquidity over here on watching this price. There's just hating life right now. Like I'm pushing my luck on it. Now we're down that support zone we talked about. Coming down to VWAP. WAP. Big seller coming through. More selling coming through. This thing would have to go to, you know. So we talked about pre-market, waiting for that bearish structure to come down. There's this LVN right here, which I do not like if I'm bullish on it. Don't like that LVN. Don't like you, LVN. Don't like you. Bullish right here. I don't know. Say that. I'm taking that off. Something is running on my computer. It's like. This is moving so quick. Do not copy my trades. I lose money all the time. You will lose money if you try to copy my trades, particularly because you don't know what's going on. I mean, you need to understand why you're getting into trades and what works for you. This just happens to work for me, but that doesn't mean much. I don't know what I'm saying. Just don't copy my trades. This is all for educational purposes only. You should not think that whatever you see on here will be indicative of your results. I don't know if I like this or not. I'm just kind of buying this. If it goes up into the back up into this volume profile, I'm seeing Delta kind of not making new lows. I see some buyers coming in. I think you probably want to get out around 70. Maybe not. Maybe we shoot up. I'm going to take this off. Ooh, point of control coming in there. See what's going to happen here. This looks like a buy, like I want to buy it, but the 5-minute just doesn't look right to me. Can't tell you why, but just something about it doesn't look right. I'm not going to short it. It looks like a buy. Order flow showing me a buy, but this 5-minute chart looks odd. Would have been fine on it. Would have been more than fine on it. Jeez. Such is life. Mm. Singing tarot. Umbop. Man, I really got roasted for that, didn't I? I was saying that we should do an umbop VWAP cover. Could not believe. Fires coming in here or what? Hmm. Man, what if it got through 1100? Come down here. I wouldn't like to see that. I think down here's a pretty key level. It's pushing lower. Good. I don't know why I have this one on it. So it's bouncing right off that 20 SMA. I don't know. I feel like it's going to break this. Yeah, there's news at 9. Thanks for reminding me that. If you guys haven't liked this live stream, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, a like on this thing would be nice. It'd be so lovely. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it wants to break this and come down. And when I look over here, it seems like we're about ready to punch lower. I'm starting to a little bit. Watching it fall here. Watching it fall, fall, fall. Well, that news is coming out in 12 minutes. You probably just want to sit on your hands for a bit. Not much. You really don't want to. It's tempting to kind of try to jump in on it here, but we may want to come down to 11,000. That 4 hour. It's failing up at the top.